Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to see how you can design the logo of your brand, and then how you can design packaging for your products. So in order for you to design your logo or the packaging for the product, the number one important thing you have to consider is you have to find out the audience that you are targeting with your brand and product. So now in order for you to understand the audience, the first important thing is you must know your product very well. Now in our case, our product is organic chia seed. In example, in order for you to understand the targeted audience of your product, the first thing you should do is basically Google around the uses of organic chia seed. Once you find out what are the uses, then you can basically determine who could be your targeted audience. So in case of organic chia seed, generally speaking, organic chia seed is a good source of fiber. It provides tons of nutrition with very less calorie. So this is basically appealing to the people who are between age of 35 years to 65 years of age in general. Or if you want to go more specific, it is useful for the people who are actually having high BMI index, who wants to lose their weight, who are prone to diabetes, who are diabetic, who have high cholesterol, or who are having high blood pressure, and then they want to lose their weight without compromising in the nutrition, right? So all that kind of people is your targeted audience for your product and brand. All right, now that we know our audience, then we have to basically apply some sort of common sense, or we can Google around and find out that what kind of themes and color combination that your audience would like most probably, right? So in our case, our audience basically are the health conscious people. They basically like health and wellness related products, and typically the health and wellness related products uses color combination as light blue, shades of green, and that kind of stuff, right? So I will give you one example. There is a brand called Bael Wellness, and they are basically selling the vegan joint pain and back pain supplements. And look at their color combination. So this is the perfect example when it comes to the choosing color for health and personal care or wellness related products. And again, this is just an example. You can look around other products and do not copy exactly their idea, but you can basically get a feel of the targeted audience and kind of color combinations, logo design, and that kind of things you choose, right? So generally speaking, for health and wellness audiences, your product should sound very positive to them. Now, since you know the general theme and the color combination that your logo or product packaging should go under, then the next thing is you find someone who can actually start designing your logo first. And once you finalize the logo, then they can start working on the packaging. It is very important, guys, that before even you go to the packaging design, your logo is almost finalized. Okay, otherwise you keep changing logo, you keep changing packaging, and you will reach nowhere. All right, so you can reach out to people whom you know to design the logo. You can Google around and find any company. If you need my help in designing logo, or if you have any question, you can always reach out to me to the email address that I have provided on the about section of this channel. Now the next question is what all contents it should go onto the packaging. So once you have logo on the packaging, the second most important thing is you need to figure out how your product is different from the other products that are already available in the market. No matter which product you sell, you will always have some sort of competition. So you have to basically highlight 4 to 5 points that is actually highlight your product or distinguish your product from other products. All right, so now next logical question one may ask is how to find out the top 3 or 4 bullet points to highlight that typically distinguish our product from the others. So the best way to do that is again leverage the Amazon. Remember, we basically selected top 3 products that are selling well on the organic chia seed. Go back to their read the negative reviews. Now the negative reviews on those products are actually the real problem that people are facing, and tell them in 3 to 4 bullet points on your packaging how your product is solving those problems. That is the best bet. Alright, so once you highlighted this 3 to 4 bullet points, and the next thing is basically, if you have any accreditation, just highlight those. So for example, if your product is manufactured in FDA approved facility, please do highlight that. If your product is certified organic, please do highlight. If your product is vegan, please do highlight. And these are the examples. All right, the another important thing is basically have a space for UPC. Now UPC is the universal product code, and it provides the unique identification for any product, right? So for example, if you have your brand ABC organic chia seed, it has unique UPC. It is almost mandatory to have UPC if you want to sell on Amazon, if you want to advertise on Google, if you want to advertise on Yahoo and Bing. So getting UPC is really easy. I have provided the link. You can go to there and buy UPC as you need. You can then have a space for a little QR code. Now you may or may not put anything on the QR code, but having QR code always helps. So basically QR code can provide some kind of a scannable URL, and scanning that they can get some discount or whatever you want to do. They can register for subscribe and save, but it actually provides us some way for your products to basically interact with your buyer. Alright, so the next important thing is ingredient. Now if you want to basically sell in USA as well as India or even in some other country, this ingredient varies drastically. Not ingredients by itself, but the measurement of ingredients, right? So for example, if India, it should be in gram and kilogram. In USA, it is in a pound or ounce and that kind of stuff. So please make sure that you design the label accordingly. Like if you want to sell in India only, then you're good. If you want to sell in USA only, you're good. But if you want to sell in both countries, please have some rough calculation that how many labels you want to print that is specific to India as well as specific to US. It is extremely important, guys, that you provide a very correct ingredients, what all ingredients your product contain, and then what is the weight or volume. Because if somehow people find out that you are basically cheating somewhere, ignorantly or knowingly, then you will be sued for your life. Alright, so the next very important thing is displaying the warning, right? Specifically with the health, wellness and personal care product, this is very important item onto the label. Now again, it varies country to country, it varies product to product, it varies category to category. So you have to do a good amount of research. If you need any help, you can always reach out to me, as I mentioned before, or to the email address mentioned in about section of this channel. Alright, so I hope that you basically understand now how to design the logo, what goes into the product label, how to design the product label. And again, this is generic information. It varies product to product, it varies person to person, their own taste, etc. But the basic concept remains same. So if you have liked the video, please do hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Stay safe, stay tuned. Bye for now.